back to another video where we have making customs. I don't know what to call this series, but essentially I'm going to be making every custom from every game. We're starting off with FNAF 1, but keep in mind most of these characters are going to be made with just felt and fleece. So characters like the game over screen Freddy are not going to be made today because I don't have a spare Freddy and I don't want to make him out of a pattern because, yeah. Joining me today are CJ, my friend It's Mellow CJ, Velvet Plush Studios, and Goldie, Plush, the Goldie Plush Show. So, first we're going to be doing, what should we do, Endo 01 or Phone Guy? Actually, yeah, the Phone Guy's probably an easier choice because he's just a phone. Yeah, what's your question? Am I gonna make it or what? Wait. I'm gonna sew these characters because they're like simple. But yeah, we're gonna start off by making Phone Guy. I have like this shiny blue material which works well for a phone. So, and keep in mind, I know that I have an Endo 01 custom and a Phone Guy custom, but I'm remaking them since they're like 2 years old. So yeah, they're like 2 years old, so it's good to redo them. So we're gonna start off doing Phone Guy and then move on to Endo 01. So yeah. Alright guys, so I just got finished sewing like the main shape of the plush. I know it just looks like a square, but if you like squish this, it gets like that phone shape that we're looking for. And then I need to find like a more permanent way to keep it this way. But other than that, that's the base done. Now, since there really is no official Phone Guy model where it's just the phone, the telephone, I have to go off the first thing that I can find. Well, not the first thing, but like the only thing that I could find. Since there's really not a lot for Phone Guy. So I'm using basically Adam's plush. Yeah, I know, how original. But still, there's not a whole lot to do. I'm just gonna I'm probably not gonna sew together the phone. We'll probably like hot glue it in. The wire will probably be hot glued as well. And I'll obviously hot glue on the little rotary piece right here. But I'll see you when that's done. Alright, so after working for a good, like, I want to say like 5 hours, I got Phone Guy done, which may sound like a lot of time for like a strange trapezoid to be sewn together, adding a little rotary thing and then the actual phone piece, which overall this character slash plush probably won't even be used that much. But you know, it's nice to have an updated version of a very old plush. Quite honestly, he is my favorite character that I've made to, like, definitely not, but he is definitely in the percentage of characters that I like. So yeah, this is Phone Guy. I added the rotary with a piece of blue fleece. Otherwise, this is all just like a blue shiny material. And then the phone is just the hot glue, 2 hot glue pieces of the shiny material with another piece just hot glued on. But you know, overall he looks good. And to put into perspective how big he is, we have a spare Ballora. So this is how big he is next to Ballora, which, you know, at first I thought he was too big, but, you know, comparing him next to another character, he's actually a decent size. Plus, he didn't need to be giant, he just needed to be noticeable. So yeah, that is the first character. Now, we are going to move on to Endo1. Also, I don't think I mentioned this, but the reason that you haven't heard from, like, anybody else except for me is because most of the people that I started out this video with are either gone, like they went to bed, or, you know, I have headphones on, so like, when I started this video, like, early in the afternoon, I didn't have to wear headphones, but then my mom wanted me to put on headphones because my friends were being too loud. So, yeah, that's another reason why you haven't heard from them, like, throughout the entire video after, like, the first 2 clips. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this solo video. Anyways, on to Endo1. Okay, so based off of this, and basically earlier I was talking to my friends about this, whether or not I should make Endo1 standing up, like, with an entered pattern, or, like, sitting down like the rest of the FNAF 1 guys. We kind of debated over that for, like, maybe, like, 2 minutes, before we decided on doing just, like, the rest of the FNAF 1 guys, which I can't say I hate. I've done it for, like, 3, all 3, counting this one, all 3 of my Endo customs, so... Well, my Endo1 customs. I also did it with both of my Endo2 customs, which he will be remade later in the series, because I actually sold both of those. Anyways, this is the sketch image thing. You may be wondering, why does it look so bad? But I don't care to make it look good, because I have plenty of time to make it look good while I'm working. So, yeah, also, I didn't bother to do anything besides a basic little sketch thing. So, I'm gonna go get started. Also, there's no pattern, so... Also, neither of these use patterns, if you couldn't tell. So, yeah, because I'm not using a FNAF 1 pattern for the body, I'm just going to, like, make a tube body, I guess. So, yeah, let's get started. Okay, so it's like the next day. I'm now working on the plush. I made the body. I also have the head, like, cut. I'm not sure if I'll, like, add a strip of felt, like a strip of fleece in between or not. But I am working on the limbs right now, so they'll look like that. And once I've sewn all 4 together, I'll then sew together the head, put it on. Then I'll add all the details with some hot glue. And then that's Endo1 done. Alright, so this is the, like, pretty much finished product. Now, I'm working on the head. I actually trimmed down the head a little bit. This could end up, like, completely ruining it because, you know, sewing, like, kinda takes away some space. So, yeah. It could end up looking kinda bad, so I'm probably gonna redo the head really quickly. Okay, so I never actually filmed the part of me making the head and sewing it on, but I just finished sewing on the head, and if I sit him down, he is about the same size of a normal character, at least in terms of the body. So yeah, here is the Endo plush so far. And, you know, obviously, this is the picture. This is what we have. It's pretty close. So now we're going to make the rest of it. The head, the eyes, and the mouth. Then it's done. And then that's FNAF 1 done. Then we can move on to FNAF 2 in, like, a week or something. I don't know. Okay, so after the last cut, we now have this little ribcage thing that I added. So that way he had more depth, like, some more detail to him. I added his face with his eyes and his mouth. Originally, I was going to give him actual Freddy eyes, but I tried them and they didn't look good, so yeah. So, yeah, that's Endo1 done. And that is now Endo1 and can set them up correctly. If I can set up like the phone part correctly. Come on. There, and phone guy, done. That is all for the FNAF 1 customs, besides like the game over screen Freddy, which, you know, I don't have a spare Freddy, so that can't be done. So next, like probably next week, we'll move on to FNAF 2. Although I definitely will not have the video done by then. But I'll at least have like 2 or 3 of the characters from FNAF 2 made. Then for FNAF 3, we're gonna have to wait for a while so I can get a Chica to make Phantom Chica and some other stuff. So yeah, that's these 2 plushes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It took me way too long to make 2 characters that don't even use patterns. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.